This is why I'm sure Rika started doing it. It's moments like this that inspire us to continue going. On the darkest days, it really encourages us. It really, really does. Thank you again. We definitely want to bring someone else up to the stage. We're honoring an amazing lady, Raina Dodson. Is Raina Dodson here? Ooh, beautiful dress.
Of course I will do that. So, hi everybody. I feel like Eileen Phil. This is my sister right here, so I can be myself. Excuse me. I am so overwhelmed by this gathering, and so just in awe. Just in awe. Absolutely in awe. We were in the restroom, the ladies' room, and we were, Rika and I were talking about how many years ago? About 5 years ago, we were all kind of sitting, my husband and her, kind of sitting around talking about all of the things that we knew by faith were going to happen, and how unlikely it was at that time. In fact, impossible. But I serve a God who works in the realm of impossibility. And I have a name for God. I call God the Master Logistical Coordinator. Let that sink in. He's the Master Logistical Coordinator. He coordinates things to such a precise point that it would, even a millimeter or a millimeter to the right or the left, and that thing that needed to happen wouldn't happen. But because he is so precise in his plans and his purpose, the moment we line up with his divine will, everything that is supposed to happen, happens. So with that said, thank you for this honor. Thank you for saying yes to God's purpose for your life. And I'm Raina. What can I say about me? My vision in life is has always been to stand up for the people. I don't like bullies, okay? I stand up to bullies. I've been doing that since I was a little girl. Whether they be bullies that look like me, bullies that don't look like me. Standing up for those who are excluded and marginalized has truly been a driving force in my life, and I feel that we have an obligation to use the resources that we have, whether it be something that looks small, or not. We use what we have, and God multiplies it. So, you know, when I was 16, I was terrible. I told my dad I hated him. Forgive me. We fought, and I said, you know what? Either I'm going to kill myself or I'm going to just run away. Kids, this is a very bad idea. But one night, I was up late at my grandparents' watching a commercial. And there were some kids, and they were all the way on the other side of the world, and they were saying, you too can travel here through this exchange program. And I thought to myself, yes, I don't have to kill myself. I can just go far away. And so I looked at the map, and I said, I'm just going to go as far away as I can possibly go. And this is before the internet, before, you know, we had to pay for long distance calls, so I would really be gone. So I chose to go to South America. I did that when I was 15, actually. Changed my life, changed the trajectory of not only my life, but my family's lives. Fast forward today, I currently work at the U.S. Department of Labor. I work in the international arm of the U.S. Department of Labor, which is the Bureau of International Labor Affairs. And the work that I do is standing up to bullies, to include those who are marginalized. I work in the Office of Child Labor, Forced Labor, and Human Trafficking. And it's amazing because basically now getting paid to do what I volunteered to do, and I know my husband is like, that is so great. We had been paying for me to do these things for about 10 years. And working with people of African descent, primarily in Latin America, to amplify their voices, amplify their stories. And I'm able to continue to do that important work. And one of the things that kind of stood out to me, and this is not talking about me, but the fact that we're all gathered here together is really important because in my work, we have some $10 million projects. We have some big projects that we fund. And one of the things we look for is capacity of the organizations where we go. And when we're thinking about including different types of diverse populations in our programs that we fund, we look at the capacity of those organizations to be able to absorb that funding. And so the fact that we are all here today, supporting one another, supporting each other, building the capacity of Brown Girl Wellness is extremely important. If we don't do it, nobody else is gonna do it, okay? Nobody else is gonna come in and build up our own communities, build up our own organizations. So I am extremely proud of all of you. I just want to say, let's continue. Let's not let this be the last thing that we do, but this is definitely a step toward more awareness of what we have to do in order to move forward. Thank you.
I call her a good friend, a great sister to me, little sister, of course. Again, she welcomed me when I came into my work, when I first got to work, and welcomed me with open arms because I was very nervous when I got into my job, and she made me feel so welcome. So I definitely wanted to give her an honor. Her spirit is so open. You guys were introduced to her earlier on in the segment, our great singer from Dallas, Texas. I want to introduce you guys to Miss Roxy Lynn. We did announce her Woman of the Year.